Hey guys, it's Rob over at Lorob. I've got a really neat one for you today. This is a more or less side project we've been working on for quite some time now. As you all know, I run a lot of Apimaye boxes. I've always been in favor of them for years now. And one of the things that I really liked that they did as a company was they had a limited edition run where they did red, white, and blue dials and accessories on their boxes to work with the Hives for Heroes guys, which was a phenomenal event. And I couldn't get my hands on any. And it got me thinking, I was like, I wonder who else wanted some of these wacky colors and all. And then I also was thinking, you know, aside from what's the value? How can this actually help people? And I was like, well, if you can guarantee that each dial is a different color and looks very different, even on the same box, then you can hopefully increase your chances of a queen making it back to her specific location and not going in the wrong hole essentially and getting eaten or cannibalized. So that was a pretty neat one. As most of you know, these little dials though are everywhere in the bee industry. People DIY them all the time on their own woodenware, mating boxes, swarm traps, you name it. They are literally everywhere. But for this initiative, we worked with Apimaye specifically. They were extremely in favor of it. So we went ahead and in-house, we started modeling, making a 3D mold up that is going to be converted through a CNC machine, which is a pretty robust machine that we have in-house. To be able to machine the pockets out of it, it takes a lot of time. Sometimes this machine, you know, even after hours, will run for a 13-hour stint doing some of the cavity work to really have this little tiny cutter in extremely precisely doing the job to make this mold absolutely perfect. And it's truly fascinating. So once that's done, then we'll take and unload that and assemble the mold, and then we'll stick it into our injection molder, which we have in house. It's a Boy 80E, so it's in the injection molder world, it's small, but for what we do, it's awesome. It's really a great machine. So what that allows us to do, having an injection molding machine in house, is play around with some of the colors. So maybe we'll start with a few of these. Yeah, those will work. Actually, we can do a lot more as time goes on, and that is the fascinating part. So I'm going to even add into it. So we're going to do some like swirls. So instead of changing the machine out and doing like a solid blue or a solid red, we're even going to go as far as like just running them, you know, round after round. And that will hopefully, if things go right, give us some pretty cool one-off swirly colors, kind of a tie-dye edition. And we're going to do those kind of in a mystery box style, pretty affordably, that kind of thing. So we've got a few really unique things that we're going to be able to do in the industry. There's a few colors that people are doing some studies on that, you know, benefit swarms and that kind of thing. So hopefully by swarm time again, we're going to have all that figured out. So really just in general, this is just a small example of one of the really neat products that we're going to do and not import it from overseas. We're going to do it right here in-house in the USA, beat the prices, drive the quality. So if you want to know exactly when all of these wacky colors are going to come out and where to get them and all the good stuff, make sure that you're on our Facebook page. Make sure you hit like or follow or what have you. But most importantly, and I do believe the first people that will find out are those that are on our email list. As of right now, we've got about 10,000 beekeepers on our email list. It's huge, so we use that quite frequently. If you purchase from us directly, you're already on the list, more than likely, if you accepted marketing. If not, you can find it at the top or bottom. I believe it's the bottom of our website. Generally speaking, you can add your email in and just stay updated. And we'll let you know when cool things happen, when we come out with new things. I'm not even opposed to pumpkin orange for Halloween. You never know. We're going to have fun with this. I'm telling you, this is a very big step for us at Lorob. We're going to have a lot of fun with it, and we're going to bring a lot of quality and value to you, the beekeeper. So this is definitely something that you want to stay in touch on. Thanks for following. See you on the next one. Bye.